In this work, Tres Minutos, the most important thing that librettist Marella and I wanted to convey was the love that family can have for one another. And I really, really want people to see themselves and their own siblings, their own family, in the siblings, Diego and Nila, that they're going to see on stage.
When Nicolás and I started writing together in 2018, one thing we bonded over really quickly is that we are both from the southwestern United States. I'm from California, he's from New Mexico. Both of our families had been there for a long time. As we were talking about projects that we might want to work on, Nicolás mentioned something he had read about, which was this reunion that takes place at the U.S Mexico border.
They would find families from different sides of the border, often families that were separated, and they would find time for them to open the gate at the border between Mexico and the United States and get together and embrace each other. And I read that the meetings were, at the time, only 3 minutes. Seeing that people would put all this effort into being together for just 3 minutes was so meaningful to me. To go through all the effort to apply and to travel and to arrive and to wait and then to get 3 minutes to be together, to embrace one another, just set my imagination alight.
Opera gives you an opportunity to connect unconsciously, to connect emotionally and spiritually with what is happening in front of you on stage. This is a story about perseverance, and this is a story about loss, and this is a story about finding a way forward in a circumstance that you did not create yourself. You'll feel what Diego feels, what Nila feels about this meeting, and also what Michael feels as the Border Patrol agent who's kind of has this strange job of just facilitating these very controlled meetings.
That's the Rio Grande big river on the border. Lot of them get over that way. Illegals coming over. I see you looking at my gun.
This opera is a story of perseverance. This is a story about a family and a story about love, inspired by real families, the real people who are affected by this issue, what they have experienced and what they have endured while building their lives here in America, and who press on. Everybody here, whether you were born here, whether you've immigrated here, legally or illegally, you are a person.
I had friends who were undocumented immigrants who could not get driver's licenses, who couldn't vote, who couldn't receive taxpayer-created services, who couldn't get scholarships. Our opera is inspired by all of them, and it goes out to all of them.